Good morning. I am doing dishes. I would say I probably have about 40 of them stacked up. I've just been so busy last couple of days that I haven't had a chance to get on top of them because I don't have a dishwasher. I have a hole where dishwasher was, but I am now the acting dishwasher. Anyways, I've decided to start filming my tasks just to have somebody to talk to while I do them. I have a hard time doing something when there's nobody around. I get sidetracked. I don't know. Never been diagnosed, but it's probably like ADHD or something. Because I can start on a project, work on it for 10 minutes, and my mind says, squirrel! I go to something else. Get sidetracked real easy nowadays. Yesterday was very non-productive. I ended up spending most of my day in town. Seems like I have some struts that have gone out in my car. And I was informed by Keller Tires that they can't order the parts for my car. So I guess I'm going to have to order them myself. And they said that if I brought them to them, that they could fix them. So I guess I'll be doing that sometime today. Try to go online and see at least how much it's going to cost, so I'll know how much I've got to come up with. If it's not one thing, it's another. My life has definitely been different the last year or so. I've had some good times, I guess, and maybe the worst of the worst. I guess I got a lot to be thankful for. I have a roof over my head with electricity, thanks to a friend of mine who loaned me the money to pay my power bill so that I wouldn't have my power bill cut off, or my power cut off yesterday. So shout out to you, my friend. I'm not going to mention any names because I don't know if you would want your name mentioned. You know I love you and you know I appreciate you so much. I just, I'm at that point in my life to where I don't know what I'm going to do next. I've got animals that depend on me. So it's like, can't do like my dad did and hang myself. Not that I wouldn't be able to see how to tie the noose, but I just can't do it because I've got a couple of people that depend on me, and 3 fur babies. So, can't really think about that right now. Not that it hasn't crossed my mind many times. But I don't know how these dishes got so piled up. I do know how they did. I haven't had time to do them. And I've just been letting it go and letting it go. I'm gonna take the camera and show you what I've got here. It's a mess. And it is getting done. That's about all I can do is do it. Take some time out before it is 6:30 in the morning. And I'm doing dishes before I go try to get some stuff done, door dashing and Instacart. That's all I'm doing right now. I've got applications in to several places, but I don't know. Chances are slim I'll get those jobs, I'm sure. Somebody younger and cuter will probably get them before I will. But that's okay. I like door dashing. I like knowing that somebody needs me. That, you know, they need you to bring groceries to them. Maybe they can't drive because they got a DUI or... That's usually what I think with some of the places I go to. It's like, yeah, I know what happened here. Not that I judge, but it's just, you can tell. And I don't know how these videos are going to go. It's like, I just kind of want y'all to see what I go through. Kind of let y'all know what's going on. If anybody cares. If you don't, then go to a different video. You know, maybe something on organizing your home, which is what I'll probably be doing in the next week or so. So maybe you'll get to see a few of those videos. Because I know I got my pantry finished. I worked on it for 3 days. I put some before and after pictures on Facebook. But I tell you what, I had food in the pantry that was like from 2016, 17, that I didn't realize I didn't check it the last time I cleaned out the pantry. Or maybe I just thought I had just bought it or something and skipped over it, didn't get rid of it. But I got rid of all of that stuff and probably threw out a big garbage bag full of stuff. I hate to waste food. I think when I was growing up, I remember my mom going to the grocery store. I don't remember ever going to the grocery store with her. But I remember her always having food. She would always go to the base. She did a lot of shopping at Sam's. When Sam's opened, she started going to Sam's quite a bit. Matter of fact, her and I both had a job there selling energy bars. We would have people that would come around on their lunch breaks and sample them. And we'd talk them into buying a bag. They were really good. I wish they still had them. I don't know what happened to that company that we sold for, but they sure were really tasty. The blueberry ones had nuts and just unlike anything, it was more like a bread, I guess. But they were still, people were told, and on the package it says that they were for energy, so they must have had a lot of protein in them. I don't know. I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I just sold them. My mom did too. She loved working there at Sam's Club. But I hate doing dishes. Hate doing dishes and I hate doing laundry. So that's two things that I've tried to get rid of most of my clothes. so that way I think it helps keep my laundry bill down. I don't have to wash as much, and I don't have to use the dryer. The dryer that I have in the house, one of the tenants that lived here, he had got it from where he worked, and it's a real piece of shit. So I wish I would have spent a little money and went and got either a used one or a new one if I could have afforded it back then, which I don't know if I could afford it. I think the reason that he got it was because it was free, or he didn't have to pay much at all for it. Where he worked at, that's what they sell, is used stuff. But anyways, God, this drives me crazy. I hate doing dishes. I hate my hands being wet. I don't know, it's just nasty. Just hate it. But I can't afford to buy, you know, the plastic cups and saucers or whatever to use. Disposables, I just can't see that. And I don't have time. Like, I'll make a cup of coffee and drink it, and I'm out the door. It's like, I just don't have time. You know, back when I was young, I remember having so much time. I remember not worrying about how long it took me to do dishes, or how long it took me to try to get the laundry done. And I didn't mind it then, but now I just don't seem to have patience like I used to. And I hate it, because I used to have a lot of patience. And now it's just gotten bad. I have a shirt that says thick thighs and thin patience. That's pretty much what it is. Well, I don't really have thick thighs. I'm on the medium size. I know a couple of people that have some really thick thighs. I'm not one of them. But I'm sitting here watching my dogs play outside. BB is turning out to be such a good dog, except I have to yell at her all the time. But she's still such a good dog. She minds me more. They have decided to get in my berry bush. I have a big patch of berries and grapevines that Dad had gave me that I don't have the heart to cut down. And they have found a rat's nest in it. And the babies are really little, but they've killed 2 of them already. I try to keep them out of the nest, because I don't want to have to worry about finding the baby dead rats in my yard when I'm mowing. I'm having a hard time mowing the yard with them, because they just chase after the lawnmower, and I'm afraid one of them's going to get hurt. So I have to wait until they're in the house before I can... Well, I guess I'm going to flip the phone around and go and see what they're getting into, because I see them out there. I have no screen door that works on my sliding glass door. So I have to, in order to let the dogs in and out. What are y'all getting into, girls? Huh? Oh my God, BB, don't tear it all apart. I've already raked it up. Tried to rake it up. Still looks like snowfall out here. Mama's doing dishes. Are y'all being good? Huh? Are y'all out there trying to get the rats? Leave those baby rats alone. Leave the baby rats alone, baby. Don't eat them. Don't eat those baby rats. Their mama will come back and feed them. Y'all have more food than I do. Anyways, they mind pretty good. You know, I tried to find a home for BB, and I tried to find a home for the other dog, Coco. I named her Coco because she looks like hot chocolate swirled in a cup. That's the color of her. So I was like, I'm going to name her Coco. I've never been too good at naming dogs. And if it was up to me, they'd all just be called Baby. But, anyways. Oh my gosh, I got so many dishes to do. It's bad when you have so many that you have to do part of them and then dry them and put them up to be able to make room for the other part that you've got to do. That sucks. But at least it's getting done. I'm hoping to get it done here pretty quick. It's been 16 minutes, y'all. I'm going to try to do half-hour videos. And they're going to be on a little bit of everything. I'm going to be doing videos on cleaning the house, videos of working in the yard. I don't know. I might do like just some sit-down videos, but I'm not good at that either. I don't like to sit down and talk to too many people at all. I have such a negative attitude anymore since all this gender bullshit. Excuse my language. I'll probably get tagged for that. But I don't care. That's another thing that's wrong. I just don't care anymore. I have lost that empathy, sympathy, all of those these. I've lost them because I just don't tolerate BS. You know, you don't want to be friends with me, that's fine. Don't be friends with me. Don't play like you're my friend. Don't, act like you're my friend and then not be my friend. It's BS, and I hate it. I hate fake people. I am not fake. What you see is what you get. And I'm becoming more and more like that every day because I'm just tired of it. Tired of stuff. Tired of people. I want to sell this place because it's got so much work that needs to be done. And it's like polishing a turd. It doesn't matter what you do to it. It's always going to be a turd. And I'm tired of it. Ready for a change. I want to move into a apartment building with a swimming pool and a gym and stuff to do on the weekends. Can't do anything on the weekends because I'm too busy working to try to pay for this place that's a piece of shit. And, I got this guy staying at my house that's been renting a room from me for 2.5, 3 years, I guess. He needs to start looking for someplace else because I'll sell this thing right out from under him. I mean, the notice I get, if I find somebody that wants it for a price that I'm willing to sell it for, so long, sayonara. Good luck to you. I've told him over and over again, start looking for a place because I'm tired of this. April's gone. My dad's gone. You know, the two main reasons that I was staying here was for the dogs and my dad. And they're gone. Now, I've got these two dogs, but, you know, they'll end up going to a shelter because I probably won't be able to find an apartment that'll take them because they're both pit mixes. And so, but, you know, I got to do what's best for me. I can't think about what's best for everybody else, you know. I stuck around here. I could have moved back when April asked me to move down there. And that was 3 or 4 years ago. She asked me to come down there when I only had, when Rosie died, she asked me to move down to where she was, Mount Dora. And, she had said, you know, come down here, y'all can stay with me and Dad. And I was like, no, I'd rather have a place of my own. She goes, well, we'll find you someplace. Don't worry about it. Just come on. And time snuck up on us. And then God had plans for her, I guess. So, I'm stuck here till I can sell this place. Anyways, if y'all know of anybody that's looking for some place that they can fix up, because it's a huge house. It's almost 3,000 square feet. It's big. And it's got a really big yard. It's an acre. So it's a lot to take care of. And I'm 62 now. I'm not wanting to do a whole lot of mowing yards at 62. Even though when I get out there I enjoy it. But I just, you know, it was different back when I had somebody that was willing to help. You know, help mow or help weed eat or whatever, and we'd do it together, and it'd take all of 2 hours. But with me, now, just doing it by myself, it takes me about an hour and a half to mow my yard, and it takes me about 3 hours to weed eat it. And, you know, I'm having problems with my muscles. My muscles are atrophying with the problem that I've got. I don't like to say the C word. But, you know, I'm having to go back and forth to the doctor every week to the wound care because I've got a place on my leg that the doctor would probably die if he knew I was out mowing the yard, getting dirt in it or whatever. But got to be done, and nobody's going to do it but me. Miss Kitty's not going to do it. What are you doing in the house, Miss Kitty? Did the dogs run you out of the yard? Huh? Did the dogs run you out of the yard? I don't know why they want to chase her. Well, I guess because that's what dogs do. But they want to chase her all the time. Even in the house, they want to chase her. Alright. I hate drying dishes. I hate washing them, and I hate drying them. But here goes. I don't know. It's one of those things, you know, if you can't do it by yourself, you know, you don't have anybody to help you do it, it doesn't get done. Doesn't get done. I've been putting stuff on Marketplace and trying to sell stuff and get rid of stuff. I still have a whole pile of stuff from my dad's house that my dad, he would call me and say, Lisa, come up here and get some stuff to put on eBay. Come up here and get some stuff to put on online and sell. Try to get some money for it. And I would go up there and I would get the stuff, bring it back here, not have time, you know, to put it online. And so what happens? I'm stuck with it in my house. And I had sold all my furniture. The only furniture I have is I have a dining room table, a little bistro set, my bed, and 2 nightstands. That's it. That's all I have. So when I go to move, I'm not going to have much to move at all as far as furniture. That's it. And my bed's a small bed. It's a full-size bed. So it's not, I can move it by myself. So it's just going to be, I'm playing the waiting game. I've had 2 real estate agents tell me to wait until January. I don't know why. They're just saying the market will be better in January. Well, I don't know how the hell they know something that I don't know or that nobody else knows. But I think it's time for me to just cut my losses. You know, it's one of those things to where if I don't do it now, I probably will never do it. Watch out, Miss Kitty. Why don't you go outside with the sisters? Go outside and play with sisters. Huh? Go outside and play with the sisters. They like playing in the yard. So anyways, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing in the next few months is moving. I'm going to be doing it all by myself. Don't have a truck. I've got a little bitty Honda Elantra. And I'm having problems with it. Struts are bad, so I gotta see about trying to get those fixed. It drives like a tank. I mean, it drives, I've drove a tank. It drives like a tank. I don't know. Well, I am going to spend 28 minutes, y'all. I've done good. Got a lot done. Still got not quite half of it to go. But I don't want to bug y'all having to listen to me anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and post this online. I'm putting it on YouTube. I'm starting a YouTube channel because I think eventually I'm going to end up doing crafts. And I like the content on YouTube. You can put pretty much anything. And there's only a couple things they don't want you to do. They don't want you cussing too bad. You know. They got a few rules that I think I should be able to go by. Won't be a problem for me to adhere to those rules. But I guess I'll see you in the next one. Hope everybody stays well and healthy. And be happy.